Do you want your videos to actually grab attention and make people stop that endless scroll immediately by creating scroll stopping momentum? There is one tiny but powerful trick that makes an absolutely huge difference. Perfectly synchronized, word for word subtitles that pop right when they are spoken to capture the viewer. Today I am going to show you precisely how I achieve this effect, using the platform covering everything from getting those popping captions to automatically finding the best clips and scheduling your final posts without constant supervision. This process essentially becomes set and forget content creation, yet the final product still looks incredibly polished, as if you spent hours meticulously crafting every single detail of the edit. First things first, you need to navigate directly into the platform's editor interface. The best part is that it's completely web-based, meaning zero unnecessary software installation required on your local machine. You simply upload your source material, whether that is a lengthy hour-long interview recording, a deep dive educational lecture, or perhaps a very engaging stream highlight from last week's broadcast. The feature I genuinely love the most is that you are completely freed from the tedious task of manually hunting through every single second of that raw footage to find the truly good parts. The powerful built-in artificial intelligence thoroughly scans the entire duration of the video and intelligently surfaces all the most promising moments like genuine laughs, strong opinions, and key aha realizations. It then presents you with an organized timeline populated with suggested clip segments that are already intelligently trimmed to proven high engagement video lengths for you to review. You can easily scroll down the list, preview each suggested snippet right there on the screen, and quickly select only the pieces you want to repurpose for your next short. And if you happen to be struggling with making a final decision, you can simply instruct the system to automatically select the best 5 or even the top 10 clips, because its judgment is usually remarkably accurate. Moving on to the critical element that transforms a simple clip into a true viral contender, the actual on-screen subtitles and their visual presentation. While automatically transcribing audio is now the basic expectation for any good modern tool, what truly separates professional content from the stuff that gets quickly scrolled past is impeccable synchronization and unique visual style. Within the editor, you gain the ability to instantly auto-transcribe any of those pre-selected clips you've chosen with just a single, easy click of the mouse button. You select your spoken language from the drop-down menu, hit that final transcribe button, and the captions are immediately generated and perfectly synced to the corresponding audio track without any manual intervention. Say goodbye forever to those frustrating hours spent manually adjusting timecodes and fiddling with individual caption start and stop points on a tedious timeline interface. Furthermore, the resulting transcript document itself is fully editable, meaning if the AI made a tiny mistake mishearing a niche word or butchering a specific proper name, you can correct it with extreme speed and precision. But here is where the true secret ingredient comes into play. The platform empowers you to apply those fantastic kinetic word-for-word subtitle animations directly onto your chosen short clips for maximum impact. Instead of a boring static subtitle block that just fades in and then slowly fades out, you get every single word appearing exactly on the beat of the speech, creating a vibrant caption that literally jumps onto the display as the speaker utters it. Fortunately, there are several beautifully designed presets that work immediately out of the box. You can select the subtle impact pop for a slick professional cinematic feel, or opt for the slightly bouncier impact pop for a more high-energy, exciting delivery. Simply choose the aesthetic that best fits your current piece, hit preview, and instantly your captions will beautifully match the natural dynamic rhythm of the actual spoken audio track. It is truly unbelievable how significantly more organic attention and viewer retention these rhythm-matched captions pull in when posted on fast-moving platforms like TikTok or Instagram Reels. Of course, if you prefer a more hands-on approach to branding, you always retain the ability to fine-tune every single visual aspect, including the exact font, color scheme, text size, and precise on-screen placement. Need those captions huge and bold so they are easily readable on a small mobile screen while someone is walking around outdoors, perhaps commuting. Alternatively, if you are editing longer, more thoughtful pieces, you can easily switch to a more refined, elegant serif font to perfectly match that particular serious or literary tone. You also have quick toggles to add subtle drop shadows for better depth, adjust the internal letter spacing, or even place a solid background box behind the words if the underlying video footage is visually too busy. However, for those days when time is extremely scarce and you need results fast, the default presets are so thoughtfully designed that you never need to be a professional graphic designer to achieve a premium, professional-looking result. Now that we have mastered the visual polish on the text, let's smoothly connect this back to how easily we can assemble and manage all of these newly enhanced short clips together. Once you have perfected those excellent popping subtitles on your favorite moments, the platform streamlines the process of assembling several of them together into a single, powerful, short-form content batch. For instance, if you identify 5 fantastic quotable segments from a single hour-long interview, the system can automatically edit those into 5 distinct standalone short videos, complete with subtitles, a suggested thumbnail, and initial caption copy drafts. This batch creation capability is precisely where this tool pulls ahead of many others on the market, because some subtitle-focused apps will look great, but then completely stop their functionality right there. They might style your text perfectly fine when it comes to aesthetics, but they lack the intelligence to discover which specific 30-second segments are most likely to perform, or the automation to create multiple shorts for you simultaneously. It's true that popular editors like Vizard or other dedicated subtitle apps do a perfectly capable job when it comes to styling text and animating captions for your footage. However, they almost always require significantly more manual input to accurately pinpoint the exact start and end times of your clips, and often the most advanced subtitle animation features are frustratingly locked behind a higher tier subscription paywall. Then you have the traditional fully featured editing suites, which allow you complete creative freedom in the timeline. Yet they entirely lack the crucial AI discovery engine that knows which specific 30 seconds will actually capture views, or the integrated scheduler to publish them for you automatically. Vizard's core strength is merging that essential content discovery process, the subtitle visual polish, and the final distribution automation all into one seamless, uninterrupted workflow, which is why it's become my absolute go-to when repurposing long video assets fast. Now that your polished, perfectly subtitled clips are finalized and ready to go, we arrive at the next crucial step, which is honestly the part that many creators completely overlook: the distribution scheduling. It is simply not enough to produce a handful of fantastic-looking clips. Sustainable channel growth demands consistent, reliable daily or weekly publishing across all your chosen platforms to build momentum. I can confidently say that the platform's integrated auto-schedule feature is nothing short of an absolute game-changer for maintaining that necessary publishing rhythm effortlessly. You simply tell the system your desired publishing frequency, whether that is every single day or just 3 times per week. Select the target social platforms, define your optimal posting window, and the AI smartly spaces those clips out across the selected time frame. A vital layer of control allows you to customize the accompanying caption text and hashtags uniquely for each specific platform, ensuring you never accidentally publish a casual TikTok caption verbatim onto a more professional LinkedIn feed. For anyone managing their presence across even just 2 or 3 different social channels simultaneously, this automated scheduling functionality easily saves you several full working hours every single week. Furthermore, the system provides a clear visual content calendar interface where you can see precisely what has been queued up, the exact minute it is scheduled to go live, and which specific platform it is destined for. This calendar is fully interactive. You can easily drag and drop posts to completely reorder the sequence, swap out a clip for a better one, or quickly reschedule content if a brand new, timely trend suddenly emerges that you want to pivot towards immediately. Essentially, this feature acts as your visual external brain for managing every single piece of repurposed content, keeping the entire publishing schedule organized and completely under control at all times. When you compare this streamlined visual system to the alternative of manually logging into 5 separate apps or constantly updating complex, error-prone spreadsheets, the choice honestly becomes no contest at all. To really make this entire workflow click into place and feel tangible, let me walk you through one quick concrete example using a recent piece of my own content from last week. For this demonstration, I started by uploading a single lengthy audio recording from a recent 45-minute long podcast episode that I hosted for my audience. The moment the upload finished, the AI went to work, scanning the entire file and automatically suggesting 12 distinct high-potential clip segments for me to review and consider. From that initial list of 12, I personally scrolled through, previewed them briefly, and confidently selected just 6 specific moments that contained really concise, memorable, and highly quotable sound bites. Within just a few seconds, I used the one-click feature to auto-transcribe those 6 selections, and then I immediately applied that energetic, bouncy, impact pop subtitle preset to all of them simultaneously. I quickly jumped into the editor to correct one single phrase the AI had misinterpreted, adjusted the subtitle color slightly to better match my established brand palette, and then let the system batch export all the suggested thumbnails for the new shorts. Finally, I navigated to the scheduler, setting the instruction to post 1 new clip every other day for the next 2 full weeks across both my TikTok and my Instagram feed destinations. When I stopped the clock, the entire end-to-end process, from initial upload to the fully scheduled queue, took me less than 20 minutes of active, focused time. That means absolutely 0 time spent on tedious manual clip trimming, 0 debugging of awkward subtitle timing issues, and 0 sacrificing my evening for a late-night content scheduling session. Before we wrap up the main points, there is one last very important component to discuss, and that is the performance feedback loop provided by the integrated analytics section. The system gives you detailed insights showing exactly how each of those repurposed clips performed out in the wild, which in turn feeds critical data back into the AI to make its future clip suggestions even more accurate and relevant. If you notice that a certain style of short, punchy caption or a specific type of subject matter consistently drives better engagement from your audience, the AI learns that pattern and will automatically prioritize similar moments the next time it scans a long video. This continuous, intelligent feedback loop is the essential secret sauce that transforms what might have been an occasional viral hit into a predictable and repeatable content growth strategy for your brand moving forward. Now, let's address a common question. What if your primary need is strictly focused on getting professional subtitles and you don't actually require the automated clip finding features at all? Absolutely, you can certainly still leverage the tool effectively just for its high-quality transcription engine and its impressive library of visually engaging animated caption styles on their own. However, the platform truly demonstrates its unparalleled value when you utilize the entire unified repurposing workflow: intelligent moment discovery, advanced caption styling, batch short creation, and final automated scheduling. If your main goal is to achieve genuine posting consistency on social media without dedicating your entire workday to tedious editing tasks, This unified flow is the critical difference between posting something once in a blue moon and actively building a dedicated, engaged audience base. Before you run off to try this incredible system out for yourself, let's take a very quick, honest reality check regarding the tool's current capabilities and its limitations. While the AI is incredibly smart, it is certainly not flawless. It might occasionally miss a very niche slang term or struggle with an unusual proper name, but the integrated editor makes correcting these minor errors incredibly fast, keeping overall accuracy solid for the vast majority of standard audio quality. You should also note that some of the most advanced visual effects that you would typically find in a high-end professional editing suite are intentionally not part of this tool because the entire focus here is maximizing speed and repeatability in production. That is ultimately a trade-off I am more than happy to make. You can either gain frictionless, super fast production and publish significantly more content, or you can spend hours getting those last few pixels perfectly polished. For the vast majority of creators who are trying to keep up with the demanding social media pace, the former option of fast, frictionless production is clearly the one that ultimately wins every single time. To quickly summarize the entire process, first, upload your long video, let the AI efficiently find the best clips, auto-transcribe and apply those popping word-for-word subtitle presets, tweak the look if necessary, and then either export or auto-schedule everything out. The final result is consistently clean, highly attention-grabbing short clips that look like they took way more time, effort, and design skill to create than they actually did. If you are actively trying to grow your presence across TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts right now, this workflow is basically the ultimate cheat code for turning long-form content into a stream of consistent short-form hits. All right, that is it for this quick walkthrough of how I transform long videos into snackable subtitle popping clips that actually get watched, shared, and automatically scheduled for maximum reach. If you would like to see it in action, I can certainly show a full step-by-step demonstration next where I open a real video and go through the entire flow, upload to AutoClip, add the word-for-word popping captions, and set up a whole week of auto-scheduled posts. Thank you very much for watching this overview. Good luck experimenting with your own content, and I will certainly see you all in the next video.